Yes, yes, yes. UNA. Yeah, welcome everybody, and we are here in our spring season 2022. Want to welcome everybody into this season. What are we going over today? The importance of knowing law for yourself as we prepare to bring in this beautiful spring 2022 season with the UNA University. I wanted to go over some things that are important to know about what you will learn and being a part of the seminar. Now, first of all, we need to go into how a lot of what we've been taught is law is not truly law. This is why it's important to get a knowledge of what true law is so that you will know how to stand and not be quoting things that are really not law. And as a matter of fact, being able to quote things that are true law and stand on them successfully. All right, so now one of the things that we want to get into about knowing law is that learning that everything is a contract. Everything is a contract. So when you're dealing with these different agencies and you're making contracts with them, understand that they're going to hold you to them. So registering your car, registering your business, registering your children, you have to understand that there are implications that come with that. You're turning over your assets to the state. You're doing that and not knowing it, then you're under contract, and when they come to take it from you, then you really don't understand why you have no true legal recourse. Well, these are things that we show you in the university and help you to understand how to get out of these contracts, help you to rescind the contracts, and help you to stop entering contracts from the beginning so that then you don't have to deal with an issue later on. So another thing that we need to understand is learning the difference between a true government and a private corporation. All right, learning the difference between the two, because what we've been taught are governmental agencies are truly not governmental agencies. They are private corporations. You're going to learn the difference between the two, and then you're going to learn how to operate when you're dealing with both of them. To be honest with you, there are no governmental organizations. There is no government. Everything that you have been dealing with is a private corporation. Because you have made a contract with them, they are able to hold you because of that contract you made. Well, we're going to learn how to rescind those contracts, and you're going to learn how to operate when you're dealing with these private corporations that are acting as governments. All right. The most important thing that we do within the university is help you to find yourself. All right. Help you to find yourself. You want to learn how to declare what your spiritual stance is. Now, I know when I say that, a lot of people, they tend to think when they hear spirituality is, a ghost or whatever your thoughts are about it. Listen, let's understand that the people who are running these games, this whole game, running this society and have the power, understand that they fully know that there's a spiritual side to this game. You need to understand that. Not understanding that keeps you ignorant of the true laws of this society, of this whole dimension. All right? We go into what we call the higher laws, universal law, laws of Maxim, hierarchy of law. Why do you need to know those? Because these, when you go into a court, a so-called court of law, they are using these laws against you, and your ignorance of these laws is what keeps you from being in balance in this society. The courts, situations where your entire freedom can be taken away from you. And if you go into these courts and you're ignorant, then you are at a disadvantage. We need you to understand what the higher laws are. Learning how to ensure that whatever your spiritual stance is, it is respected. Hierarchy of laws, universal law, maxims of law. Also taking back your God-given rights. Most of us are walking around, and I'm going to rephrase this because most of you are walking around with what we call privileges. No, you have God-given rights. You need to learn to take those back. Learn how to take your God-given rights back. That's what you're learning in the university. Now, business asset management is one of the courses that we are dealing with and offering this season. Understand, business asset management, we're dealing with learning to protect your assets, your house, your car, your business, your children, yourself, under trust. This is dealing with the heart of trust law. You want to know what the rich know about protecting their assets? This is the class. This is learning how to put your assets under trust and keep them from being levied. Not only that, I get a lot of people who will ask me, well, you know, I got Social Security or I got a job. Does that keep me from being sovereign? No, it does not. It does not keep you from being sovereign. As a matter of fact, learning trust law helps you to protect your assets. Whatever your pension is, whatever your Social Security is, whatever your job, the pay that you're getting on your job is an asset. It helps you, this class is going to help you to learn to protect that from being levied from the IRS, from being levied from taxes by the state. You're going to learn how to do that. All right. So trust law is what you're learning. Learn to help your family administer trust. Let me say this because we get people who will have a trust and they have no idea how to administer that trust. So what happens is if a family member dies and you have a trust, the first thing they're going to try to do is go into probate. But if you have a trust and you don't know how, or your family member has a trust and you don't know how to administer that, when you bring a lawyer in, a lawyer will devour that trust. We show you how to, first of all, establish your trust, how to administer trust, and then to teach your family how to administer that trust so that they know exactly what to do in the event that they need to apply a trust that you left. So this seminar is very important across the board. All right. You're going to gain confidence when you're dealing with agencies. That's important because one of the things that when you're dealing with agencies that people don't understand is that you must know how to speak. Like people who get out of issues with these agencies, they know how to speak. And I don't know anyone who's in this game that has dealt with agencies that has done it without knowing how to speak what their rights are. You have to be able to literally stand and speak what your rights are, stand on them and know. And not just believe, but know that you have the right to say these things and speak them and do it in a very respectful and professional manner to the point where you have to be heard. Yeah, that's what you learn. You can learn to gain confidence and to protect your rights and stand in law. All right, learn to keep your assets from being liened or levied. Learn to back your freedom and your rights. And everybody individually must learn their rights. All right. So we have people, I've had many people come to me and they say, oh, well, you know, I paid somebody to do my trust for me and I'm still a slave. That's because nobody can stand for you. You have to be able to stand for yourself. So when you create an instrument or any kind of document, you need to know exactly what that instrument is, what it does, and how to use it. If you don't know that, then you're still ignorant of the law. And ignorance of the law is no excuse. So at any point, when these agents come to you and you don't know who you are, then you're going to end up being forced into a contract where you don't want to be. That's why you need to be in the university. That's why you need to learn asset management, business asset management. If you're interested, go to unauniversity.com/testimony. TESTIMONY, capital TESTIMONY. unauniversity.com/testimony, or just unauniversity.com. Go there and get the information that you need so you can join the university. If you have any questions, hit us up on UNA America on Facebook. All right, hit us up on UNA America on Facebook and let's get you enrolled. Let's get a consultation so that we can make sure you learn how to protect yourself, your family, your business, and all your other assets. Listen, you can do this. You can do this, peoples. You can do it. All right, we want to help you. UNA University, we want you to join us. Give us a call. If you have any questions, we want to answer them. I'm yours truly, Diva Lyri. We're going to see you in class. UNA University, I'm out. Bye-bye. Welcome to your paradise, a place you long for all your life.